First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Cook. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 33 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Took you about 4 minutes to do it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Took you about 4 minutes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, Zoo.
Garoppolo now. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave them the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What? Yeah, the Vikings say it was dope.
Here we go.
It's loose.
Watch the screen.
11.
Mike 54.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He
that's
rifles
bad.
one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
He's doing stupid stuff, bro.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Looking for Sanders here on the deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 59 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I got you.
Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, don't miss.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford coming in and dropping for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. And it's fielded at the 34. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
No,
Dallas. And it's intercepted.
Down.
Xavier Rhodes
Come
with
on,
the
bro.
pick.
You're behind
there
him.
He goes right side.
But no, for real. Like, you're behind him, bro.
Touchdown.
You're behind him.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six.
What do you mean from your view? We
like
have the same view. I can't see your replay, bro.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Oh, that's cool.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 21-7.
It was behind him. This shit, not even a pick. I go through my dude's hands.
Six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What do you mean?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy.
Come on, bro. Like, what are you pausing it for?
The 25 at the 24-yard line.
What are you getting replay? I'm not mad. I'm telling you. Why would you go to replay? You can't replay that.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. From the 31, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Hey, gun. Motion to the backfield.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Escape, and he goes down. Kentrell Brothers drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
I've been pressing the button. You ain't doing nothing, bum.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, Orville.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We don't care anymore. I give up.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He finds his man Johnson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. On 1st down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I wasn't even.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Play action. Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
No.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch twist. Watch twist. Listen.
They run it again with Cook. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. To throw is Cousins.
Thank you.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start the drive with Cook.
Oh, wrap him up.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Cook. He finds an opening past the 40. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly.
I be playing the game.
Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot. I'm running right by you.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The pass complete here to Sanders.
Yeah, no, that's
that good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
65.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. it ended up costing them.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
On 2nd and 1, Garoppolo. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got the connection here to Moore. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
11. Hey, Charlie.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Hey, Alpha. Leave it, bring up 48. Yellow.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 11 yards there. 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Hey, no, easy. 57 to Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. At the 28-yard line.
Jahan, what are these? 57. Check.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Come on, man. Let me jump.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Good route here.
Watch the shit. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
300. I got him.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
There's no forward progress. You were hit behind the line. No, his body is down. That is some BS.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me.
Hey, I 7.
Get ready. Lights 57. 57's right.
2.
Now Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
48. Hey, can.
Cousins. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. It's complete to Diggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Cousins now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. And Diggs has it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, Cousins will find Diggs once more on the completion. And we've got a timeout.
Digging him.
9 seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the final seconds have tipped away in this Minnesota victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right?
I know someone who can.
Mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.